Hello my peculiars and welcome back or welcome to my peculiar corner if you're new here. My name is Andy and here we are at yet another magical Friday encounter. I hope you are all well and you had a great week. And this week we are gonna dive into the Ology series again. And I'm planning to show you the book about pirates. It's called Pirateology. It's super cool. It comes out with a handbook and to build your own ship as well, but those are like separate. So I'm gonna do a flip through of those of the handbook and of the book on how to build the ship separately, because they are very nice and we are going to build that ship together when my room is done. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can always stay up to date with my content, like, comment so you can help a bit more my peculiar corner. Visit my Instagram at Andy's Peculiar Corner if you want to see more content like this and more magic. I have mainly pictures there, but I'm trying to do some reels as well. So, you know, a bit of help from you will be very much appreciated. But without further ado, let's crack on with the show. Here I am back and ready to show you this absolutely gorgeous book. As you can see, here we have compass, and it's actually, I don't know if you are able to see, it's a bit like moving, changing a bit colors. Now I know that I think in the US, because this is published by Templars, I think, no, this is Candlewick Press, so this is the US version if I'm not mistaken, but in the UK when it was published by Templars Templars Publishing, the book had a real compass, like it was really moving, like it was like an empty space and there was a compass inside. But I have this version. As you can see, the Ology books, they keep on the same design with the little jewels here and everything. So yeah, let's dig in to the book and see what it is about. Okay, as you can see here, we have the first page. As always, we have articles. We also have, of course, full of pop-ups and book things that you can remove, letters, articles from newspapers. For example, here we have Unlocking the Locker, 18th century chest discovered by divers. And here we have like a very beautiful George by the grace of God, of England, Scotland and Ireland king, defender of the faith. That's very beautifully done. And here it says, from Samuel Shute, Governor General in Chief in and over His Majesty's provinces of the Massachusetts Bay and New Hampshire in New England in America, to William Lubber, Captain of the ship Sea Cat, greetings. Now, as I said, this was released by Candlewick Press in the US, if I'm not mistaken. This was the one that was released in the US. Here it even tells you how to use the compass around the world. And here we have, it's written like a journal. So here we have September 13, 1723, Boston, Massachusetts. Of course, we have again things to remove and take out. And here we have a map, but we have missing pieces of it, and we'll even have some kind of like different alphabet and language here in the corner. Here it says, I acquired this map from a sailor in Boston who claimed to have sailed with Drummond. It seems to be a treasure map, but there is a vital piece missing, WL. Again, very nicely done, and it's like a story itself. So when you start reading the book, you feel like you are part of the story itself, and also you learn a lot. Again, very educational. Here it even explains to you how a boat is. You have foremast, hull, anchor, keel, sea level. Here you can see there is like a thin layer of blue. Then you have rudder, stern, lantern, rigging, yardarm, mizzenmast, sail, spritsail, topmast. So again, super educational for you and your kids. Now we have pirate flags, and obviously, as in every Ology, we have a huge map, which is beautiful. Here we have some navigational charts, that you probably won't be able to see because, yeah, my camera does not catch that. And here we have pirate flags, and it explains to you, but I will remove these two parts so you can see the actual map. Very nice. And then I'm going to try and do this for you to actually see the keeping the ship's log, so you can see, you know, all the coordinates where the ship went during October and November of 1724. And here it's gives you information about the navigational charts and what charts are. And then here we are gonna have notes on wind navigation, and you have a map and how the winds are, you know. Again, here it explains to you each time. There are very small arrows on the map, and here it tells you know, northwest trade, southwest traced, southeast, northeast, SE and southeast and southwest monsoons, northeast and southwest monsoons, prevailing westerly winds, and then it tells you know the calms of Capricorn, equatorial calms, and calms of Cancer. So very well explained. But look at the beautiful map. Like, honestly, the illustrations around the map are so stunning and so nicely curated. Like, I love it. I would love to have this map separately and just put it on, you know, on the wall as every map from the Ology book. And here it says that a map showing the circumnavigation of the ship Sea Cat in her pursuit of Arabella Drummond's bold adventure. Okay, we've seen the map. Now the next part is October the 2nd, 1723. And here we have compensation for pirates. So if I open this, you will see here some gold. Here it says, this isn't exactly a king's ransom, but it is a tidy sum of gold all the same. And you can see a bit of gold here. It's kind of like glittery. And here it says, some sailors claim that Blackbeard buried some of his treasure here to hide it from his own crew. All we found was a small packet of gold dust. Could Drummond have beaten us to the rest of it? Here it says, the villainous Edward Teach. Blackbeard's last stand. Here we have an illustration of Lieutenant Maynard confronts Blackbeard. Here we have Off Tortuga. This is October 25th, 1723. And here we have the types of pirates. Again, here we can see the gold. Gold dust is a valuable commodity, although coins are easier to trade as the dust must be weighed. Then we have here something about buccaneers, the pirate customs and articles. Pirate customs and article, to be signed by all who join the crew of Bartholomew Roberts. Here we have Anne Bonny, the ferocious female Caribbean pirate. Then November the 5th, Port Royal, Jamaica. Then we have here nautical and piratical terms, their meanings and use. Oh, that's cool. A glossary of terms such as are used by mariners and pirates. So we have, for example, amidships, in the center of a ship. Aye, yes. Bulkhead, wooden walls inside the ship to keep cargo from rolling about. Cast off, let go. Then we have more. Fathom, 6 feet. Gangway, get out of the way. Knot, 1 nautical mile per hour. Press gang, to kidnap a man for service at sea. Scuttle, to sink a ship by taking out, say, her plug. Sea chest, a sailor's wooden box containing his belongings. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Yardarm, the end of the spars from which the sails hang. So yeah, again, super nicely done. And then we have pirates and privateers. You can see pirate, buccaneer, privateer, pirate pardons, an illustration of Here it says clockwise from bottom left, unlucky surgeon, able seaman, gunner, serving maid, first mate, bosun. Then here on March, we jump to March 1724. We are in Juan Fernandez Island. Very beautiful illustrations. And also here we have a little envelope. Now let's see what's hidden inside. Return all the treasure or you'll be marooned, matey. So we need to return the treasure, otherwise, you know, the pirates will take care of us. Here we have a map of the Juan Fernandez. Then here on June 27, 1724, we are in Isla de Coco near Panama. And here we have a scrap of red pirate flag. To see it waved would send shivers through many a brave sailor. Again, very beautifully done. Here it shows us at Coconut Island, a pirate ship shot at us with her swivel guns, but we escaped. Yeah, here you have more like areas of the Panama explained and little stories across the Pacific Ocean, different illustrations. Now here we have off Canton, China, and here we even have like a beautifully done. I obtained this Chinese pirate ransom note from a trader at Canton. Translated, it reads as follows. To the owner of the Hongwei Shipping Company, each month we would like you to send us the amount of 2,000 gold coins for the purposes of food and necessities. With this letter, we send a representative bearing our banner. Quickly send a messenger with the loan to our stockade. If there is any delay, floating mines and cannons will await your ship. This is a note of caution, 5th day of the 12th month. And here you have this. And here it's how to make knots, and they even gave you yarn to make the knots, which is very beautiful. Then we have January 8, 1725, Krakatoa Sunda Strait. Here again we have some illustration on how they were searching for the treasure. Here we have New Holland, and we have Krakatoa Island illustration, some illustration of the strange animals of the New Holland. Illustration of William Dampier. Around New Holland, we must beware of grounding on coral reefs. And here we have something, it says navigation, and we are going to open it now, and we are going to find, I know this, yeah, it's like on the small maps, use the dividers to measure the distance on the key at the bottom, placing the 2 points on the line. Then place one point at the start of your route and pivot the other point in the direction of your desired course. Continue pivoting until you reach your destination. To use the sundial, line the top edge of the sundial, the edge that lifts up, with the top edge of the front cover of this book. Turn the book until the compass points north. The shadow cast by the sun will show the time. So this is the sundial, it's very beautifully done. Look at this beauty. And then here we have the instrument to measure distance on the key at the bottom. Very interactive. You can play games, and you will definitely enjoy it. Here it even explains to you sundial and dividers, and then navigational equipment. You have more instruments here. Now, May 22nd, Madagascar. Here we have the pirates on Madagascar dwell in wooden stockades. Very beautifully done. And here we also have some animals. And then we have the lady naturalist I met taught me a great deal about the rare and unusual animals on the island. A strict tenrec has barbed quills to defend it from predators. The ring-tailed lemur uses her tail to signal to her young. The gecko has pads on its feet that let it climb sheer walls. Here we have the Pirates and Playing movie. Here we have the live and strange, surprising adventures of Arabella Drummond. Mary Drummond alias Arabella. Now, as you can see here, we have a short story about her. Here we are March 5th, 1726, Malta. Here we have a map of it, and here we have pirate history. So, you know, we have a very nicely written starting from 1470s until 1722. If you want to pause and just read the brief history of pirates, here we have different illustrations. Again, life aboard the galley is brutal indeed. Then we have a Maltese, galley rams, Barbary corsairs. Here we have two spades, blades. Here we have Oak Island, Nova Scotia, 1726 in May. And again, we have a ship, and then this ship actually shows you what's inside, the adventure galley. The Bold Adventure. Then here it explains to you what you have on board of the ship again, the Oak Island map. June 1st, 1726, Grand Banks and Newfoundland. Here we have a depiction of the ship's cat and the pirate's parrot. On-board animals, Drummond's deception, our prayer before battle. And here we are at the end. A peaceful retreat for retired seafaring folk. The last will and testament of William Lubbers, captain of the ship Sea Cat. Here we have a beautiful jewel. And here we have dispatches. Now, we have some letters here, so these are very nice. They are, you know, a lot of letters that can, you know, help you in the story, and they are super interesting. Again, it makes it more interactive. All these letters. So I usually use these letters in my pictures because it adds a bit of, you know, real feeling to the story of my aesthetics and what I'm trying to say when I take a picture. So sometimes you will see these letters on my Instagram if you go and check out my pictures. And here we have the other part of the map that we were checking out in the beginning. So if we put it together and then we manage to decipher the alphabet here, then we can find where the where our treasure is. We can just go on a treasure hunt. So yeah, this is the book. Now here on the back we have a short description that says, I set sail this day with a commission to hunt down and capture Arabella Drummond, a vicious and intemperate pirate and the mortal terror of all whom she meets. Captain William Lubber, Pirate Hunter, September 13, 1723. Okay, so yeah, this is the book. I really like it, like all the other ology books. Now, I really want to know your opinion about it. So let me know in the comments down below what's your opinion about this book, if you like it, if you would like to have it as part of your collection. I love pirates as well. I always loved Pirates of the Caribbean, the movies. So yeah, I was very happy to come across this book and get it. Now, as far as I remember, I think I got this one secondhand. I'm gonna try and find some links for you, and I'm gonna put them in the description so you can go ahead and find the book if you want it. Probably Amazon will be the place to go. I'm not sure if you can still find it new, but I think that the Pirateology, you can still find it new. I'm not 100% sure. But as I said, I'm gonna put the links down below. If I find some secondhand ones on some websites, I'm gonna put those there as well. So it's gonna be easier for you to find it. Now, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And until next week, don't forget two very important things. Stay magical, stay peculiar, always. Bye for now.